Welcome back to Gran Francisco, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is After the End, a post-apocalyptic United States-based mod for Crusader Kings 2. And we are Marcus Aurelius, the king of Gran Francisco. And our neighbors, let's take a look at them in this episode, but let's also get things going and hopefully have a child. But our neighbors are the Valley. We have a slight border with SoCal and a slight border with Jefferson. So it appears that really our conflicts at the beginning will be with these three factions and likely with the Valley. Although if we did, for example, declare war on SoCal, we could have a narrow corridor by which their troops could attack us as long as the Valley doesn't allow their troops to march through the Valley. I guess Elton V does not like me very much because he desires my kingdom. Aw, you bastard. And so we have these 5 holy sites, and the holy site of Troutdale is not held by a member of the Catholic faith or the Celtic faith. Las Vegas doesn't have a temple. The rest do. Chula Vista is under the control of the Celtic faith. Roseville is, and Daly is. And this is under my control as well. I think you can see holy sites by... Oh, something's happening. King Stanford of Jefferson and Princess Sapphire of Gran Francisco. Well, she's not actually my daughter, so I don't really care. Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out. A special minor title is grantable. That's something new. We have commanders, a whole buttload of them, and a libationer. Let's pause for a second here. A libationer is an essential part of court protocol responsible for maintaining the royal vineyards. That'll raise their opinion of me. That's interesting. Court dwarf? Court eunuch. I don't think we have either of those things in our court. Let's take a look here. Court. Walter, the prefect of Salinas. He's an elector. Okay, so he can elect my heir. And he's also my spy master. Oh yes, he is my heir, I think. Alright, so the question I have here is, who can have these titles? Like my designated regent. That should be my son or my daughter as soon as they are born. Evaluator of Merit. Has a salary prestige. Would my wife like that? I could use her to like me a bit better. Mandy. Yes, she can. Alright. You are now the Evaluator of Merit, Queen Mandy. You know, if it really is a reference to Mandy Moore, I have to say that I could have done a lot worse. Mandy Moore is an attractive woman. Alright, Grand Herald. I think that should be Nicole. Get her to like me a bit more. Excellent. The Keeper of Equipages. Maintaining my stable, huh? That should probably be... You know, Jerry is a mayor underneath me, so I want him to like me a lot because in a pinch, his armies are going to defend me against these guys if they try to usurp me. So Jerry, it's all you, buddy. The Commandant of the Gardens. Let's give that to the Baron of San Mateo, who is Percy. The Libationer, yes, we'll give that to the... I guess these guys with the silver are the equivalent of barons. Or are they... They're priests, but I'm trying to figure out the ranks here. This is definitely the prefects. Then I guess... I don't think there are barons underneath me, or at least counts, because I'm leader of both counties. So this must be barons, and this must be mayors. And so that means... yeah, you're just no one. But you are my Grand Commandant, so I'm going to make you the Libationer as well. Alright, I think that's all of the titles that I can actually give out that don't require one to be a dwarf or a eunuch or my regent. Alright, cool. Let's put things back on here. The Commander of Gran Francisco. I think we have plenty of those, actually. But if you so desire me to have another commander, then I guess I could do that. How about Victor, the mayor of San Francisco? Alright, cool. Hopefully Victor will appreciate that and come to love me. And hopefully Mandy will start pumping out them babies. I wish there was a plot to, like, get her pregnant. She is ambitious, though, which is good, right? That should give her... oh! Alright, so... Galen the Bastard and Princess Eileen of Gran Francisco should get married. Who is Galen the Bastard? Just some guy? Alright, why not? Princess Eileen doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, I get it. So she was a commander. So now let's give Jerry the commandership. Oh yeah, he's pretty good at commanding anyway. Percy's not the best, but... we are in the year 2666, by the way. Ooh, that's very, very ominous and evil. So how are my relations with Jefferson? So the King of Jefferson actually hangs out in Reno. And he has a 25 opinion of me. So he's pretty cool. He likes me. He is a Midas touched. He's also Way of the Dove. He's a slothful, kind, just, gregarious man. I guess you are the King of Death Valley, I suppose. Yeah, I guess Death Valley doesn't technically have a king, but you are the man in charge. And you, well, you like me okay. You're an elusive shadow. Way of the Cowl. Ooh. So you seem like a kind of a bad guy. You're a strategist, but you're patient. So you're pretty much the evil, calculating, plotting guy. Although you're a little bit shy and a little bit craven. But that fits the mold, I'd say. You also appear to be Native American, and your wife appears to be a Princess of California. So, like, who's your dad, Millie? Explore character opinion? No, I'm not interested in that. Oh, here we go. So you're somewhat related to the Celestial Emperor, Elton. Interesting. And then in SoCal, we have King Ronald. King Ronald. He likes me okay. He is a charismatic negotiator. He's Way of the Fist. He's on a pilgrimage currently. He's a poet. Proud, honest, gregarious, and trusting. So these guys are actually pretty good. Like, I don't necessarily want to declare war against any of these people. They all seem like decent guys. You can imprison the following subjects. Why would Prefect Nicole... what did she do? What did you do, Nicole? She's leader of a plot. What's her plot? She wants to kill Prefect Walter of Salinas. I am not going to imprison her. But I might ask her to end her plot. Will she... so she will end the plot. I don't know if this will hurt her opinion of me further. You'd think it would, since I'm choosing not to imprison her. But we'll see. We'll see if Nicole is cool about this. Alright, so what else we got here? I guess in general our goal should be either to move north or move south, since Nevada's kind of a bleak wasteland. And if I had my choice, honestly, I'd want to move north. I like the Pacific Northwest. Alright, you cool with me, Nicole? We can get along? We can be friends? Oh yeah, you like me a bunch now. Alright, so, okay. See, we're gonna get along. You're gonna get along, you and me. You don't kill anybody unless I want you to, and we're gonna get along just fine. And finally, there is the King of the Valley. King Pollock. And he likes me a bunch. Why? Oh, we have marriage ties. That's right, because I married, Mandy. But Mandy wasn't his. Yeah, Mandy's not his daughter. Mandy's a daughter of one of his bannermen, I guess you'd say. Maybe not in this context, but... Actually, let's take a look at Mandy. So her father is Nolan, who is the prefect of the Central Valley. And, okay, so Queen Susan Anne of the Valley is dead, but she's my mother-in-law. So Mandy has a brother, Gran, who is the investigator of transgressions of the Central Valley, and a commander, and an heir to the prefecture. So he's an heir to... Prefect Nolan... Whoa, something happened. Prefect Nolan. So he is... Let's go to... Deshore Duchies. So he is the prefect of this region here. And what the hell is this? Who is attacking us? And why? Who are you people? The Raiders of Tyson. There's 419 of them. They can't really do anything because they are not strong enough to besiege me. But still, I cannot... This cannot stand. I am the king of Gran Francisco. I can't have filthy, filth-ridden filth bags being filthy on my territory. That is simply not acceptable. So we could raise our personal levies, but they wouldn't have the experience. So they'd flee. Cannot call tribal or nomadic vassals since you're not tribal. Well, that makes sense. Let's let my vassals take care of this. It's going to be a short fight anyway. Wow. This guy has a lot of troops. 1,000 troops? Who are you? Tevis? That's Prince Stuart. Count Tom. Count Tim. Who do you fight for? Who is your master? I guess we can go a little faster than this. I guess Tevis is like the leader of the army, but he's not exactly the leader. I guess the leader is this prefecture. Alright, we are not doing well. How about you stay in San Jose for a moment, sir? And you stay here. We're just going to wait until our morale gets better, and then we shall go. Let's, merge all you people. Because these raiders are serious business. Merge them. Will you merge, please? Dangerous faction. Oh my goodness. I've only just started. And you already give me a dangerous faction. Prefect Walter for Gran Francisco. Well, that's not good at all, Prefect Walter. Why would you do that? Who are you? You're the Prefect of Salinas. And you like me! The hell? You are the way of the book? You're paranoid, gregarious. You are ambitious. Alright, there's not much I could do about this for right now. I have a bunch of raiders to fight off. Vassal levy's already raised too long. Alright. This is all we've got here. Let's make it count. Come on, guys. Who are you? Oh, you're just a random Salinas army. You are not under my command. I missed the Varangian Guard, let me tell you right now. Alright, come on. Come on, Army of Tevis. You have more than twice the men of this fellow. Where are all these people coming from? Raiders must be a new thing. I haven't had to deal with them. Have I? And another 500 guys? Are you kidding me? Okay, so they're from, like, the Pacific Northwest. Apparently the Pacific Northwest has Vikings, and they are sending them against me. We need to get them out of Gran Francisco, because then I could raise my own troops. Come on, guys. Okay, we're winning here. So, you guys, will you go up here and aid these fellows, please? Although they look like they're winning. Okay, let's just consolidate everyone together. Wow, they have 1,300 troops over here. Alright, so now I can raise my personal levies. And everyone can get together in Gran Francisco and merge as soon as that happens. Oh, cool. It looks like this guy's fighting these guys with his personal troops, which is what he should be doing if he is a loyal Gran Franciscan. I guess we'll go and help, though. Although this should be enough to defeat them. Alright. So their fleet really shouldn't be here anymore, because we have defeated their attack. Let's, release everyone's levies. Okay, Alan of the Atomicist uprising has declared Gran Franciscan Atomicist uprising on King Marcus. Great! Atomicist rebels have risen up in Alameda, led by a militant priest. 3,000 of them? Are you kidding me? 3,000? I mean, give me a break. I need a retinue. I need lots of retinues. I have archers, heavy cav, pikemen, heavy infantry, so I do not anymore have Varangians, which is sad. And I don't have a lot of money. My wealth is just not good. Let's go with a pikeman revenue, I guess. They're relatively cheap. Backed up by some skirmishers. Or I guess we can't. Okay. Well, I'm just going to let this guy do his thing, because I don't have the money or the resources to take care of him. And perhaps my vassal will decide to attack him. That would certainly be nice. Man, I'm having a rough go of this. It's been a while for me. I guess my vassal is not really interested in saving himself. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. We could blackmail Nicole. Let's blackmail Nicole. Not the nicest thing to do, but I do not need a faction right now in addition to... Wow, she's hostile against everyone. She still likes me, though. Honored King, though I curse your name, I will comply with your unfair demand. Just keep your sensitive information to yourself. And now she doesn't like me as much anymore, but she is not part of the plot. Well, actually, it looked like she was forming her own plot. My position on the throne is not very secure. Come on, guys, really? None of you are gonna... You're not even gonna try to defend yourself? Count Tom? Or Prefect Stuart? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode of After the End, we shall try to... We shall try to... Let me put a pause on this. We shall try to save the prefecture of whatever it was, Hayward or something, from these Atomicist rebels. But we lack the manpower, certainly. And already my vassals are trying to overthrow me. So this looks to be a very short miniseries indeed. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.